Welcome peeps. Thank you for clicking on this video, and as you can tell by the title of the video and the reason you probably clicked on it and the image in front of you, we're going to be taking a look at the last of the Lost Tribe, and this is Neca's ultimate elder predator from the Predator 2 series. I'm super stoked to have this. This completes the Lost Tribe Predators. For those that don't know, it's that group of predators that shows up at the very end of Predator 2, and this one in particular is the one that hands that gun over to Donald Glover. So yeah, super stoked to have this. Big shout outs to AV Pop Shop. That's my local toy plug. For those that haven't been to the shop, if you're in Los Angeles County area, it's north of Los Angeles City in the city of Lancaster. Pretty dope, amazing store. So y'all should check them out. I'll put the link to their Instagram profile below. Anyways, as you can see, this is in your typical Ultimates box with promotional images all around. That front art, man, that thing's amazing. And that's the art. That's art. I don't know if it's like stenciled from the figure itself, but I wouldn't be surprised. But that's amazing. Promotional images in the back. The Predator 2 hits font with that metallic hits all around the top as well. And then here's the bottom with some legalese. Open flap, just like your typical Ultimates box. Other than that, let's go ahead and open up this bad boy and take a look at his array of accessories and the Elder Predator himself. Wanted to give you a real quick shot. Pause it now if you want to read up on the Elder Predator, aka Golden Angel, aka Grayback.
Knock, knock.
All right, so taking a quick look at his accessories, he does come with a total of 5 hands. So, of course, just like every Predator that Neca designs, they got to throw them in with these spread out hands, and needless to say, the detail is always amazing on these. I mean, obviously this is gonna reflect over to the body itself, but yeah, so spread out open hands. Then he comes with 2 gripping hands for his accessories, for his both left and right, and then 1 just relaxed posed hand, and this is for his right. Now he does also come with, you can count these as accessories if you'd like, because when you pop up his head sculpt, he comes with these of course his bone necklace with his little achievements or trophies, that his little, what I believe to be like a little satchel or a baggie, a little bolsita, and then his necklace. So again, these come out when you pop off his head. He does come with 2 different bones, skull bones, so one with the spine and one without, and once again the detail is definitely there. You can tell there's paint washes all across the actual anatomy of the skull there itself, and look at the bottom there, man. Like, that is pretty dope. Same thing with that. And then it's no flexi or no bendable wire, it's just regular molded plastic, soft plastic. But you don't have to worry about it breaking if it drops. And then comes with his sword. So pretty dope sword. You can definitely tell there's some dry brush there, some metallic dry brush. If you look, there's that sheen, and definitely some texture across the sword itself. And then there is a handle with that glossy, kind of looks like leather. It was supposed to be like a ward out leather strap. Pretty cool. His flintlock pistol, you can't have an elder without his flintlock pistol, so pretty cool paint work all across. You got the browns there with different washes of browns, and then the aged look to the metal. You can almost make out that signature there. Almost. There's a log. Yeah. Again, Neca always does a great job with their accessories. Now here is his shoulder cannon. So shoulder blaster, and pretty dope design. I mean, look at the paint job again. Yeah, and it's kind of sad to see that this is the last Predator of the Predator 2 Lost Tribe series. I wonder what Neca has in store for us after this set. That's where it ports in right here. Watch, I'll show you real quick. So let me go grab the Predator here. So if you look underneath here, underneath his back, that's where this piece ports in. So you just go ahead and kind of get that in there. And then this top piece goes into that port there, just like so, and it stays on pretty well. And then you can't have a blaster without a blaster effect, so that has just a little peg there, peg hole, ports in like nothing. Voila. All right, so this Predator does have a slight gimmick on one of the head sculpts, and I'll show you. So this is the head sculpt that he comes with right out the box. Of course, this is without his face mask or his helmet, whichever one you want to call it. Elder predators, all predators have their unique design, kind of like human fingerprints across their body. So this is the way the elder predator is designed. You can definitely tell he's an older predator due to the gray dreads. But look at that, man. Yeah, good job on the paint. And then of course this is a separate piece here, little metallic keychain, this piercing. He was hunting down pirates, so of course he's got to rock those piercings. And now these are the other two head sculpts that he comes with. So they gave him two helmeted head sculpts, which is dope in my opinion. I mean, shoot, you can double up, which like what I did. But there's a difference aside from design between them. Let me look at this one real quick. So pretty neat with the washes of the aged look. Same hair designs, but this helmet is a little bit different. Now I'm not sure where this one comes from. This might be the helmet that he technically would have had in Predator 2, but I'm pretty sure this one here, just because I have the OG one there. So this is the Elder Predator Grayback Golden Angel. I believe this is when it was referred to as Golden Angel, as you can see by his yellow skin tone or his green skin tone. Definitely this is his younger self, or this is more older. You can tell that the paint, they gave it more of like that black wash on it. So newer, older. But check this out, this is pretty damn dope. Look what they gave us that the old one didn't have. If you pop this out here right at the top, this comes off, and then you got batteries with the switch, and you know what that means. Voila, comes with the little light gimmick. And I must say, it is pretty dang bright. If I turn off this light here, look at that. That's a pretty bright light. Let me go and put this back in his head. Oops. Check that out. What do y'all think? I think it's pretty damn awesome. So they definitely are going out with a bang on this Predator. These Elder Grayback Predator Golden Angel. So yeah, definitely good array of accessories. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna put him back together and show you the Elder Predator himself. And bing bang boom. Man, I gotta say, once again, Neca knocked it out the park. If Jack Sparrow were to have a pirate iteration of him, I think this would be it. I mean, yeah, again, his lore, he came into Earth during the 18th century, hunted down pirates, fought pirates, so on and so forth. But he does definitely have that, and at least in my opinion, that definitely like that pirate look to him. Let's take a closer look at him. So we already took a look at his head sculpt. Of course, this is one of his two helmeted or face mask head sculpt. But look at that. Once again, Neca, my hat's off to you. You got the definite metallic little shin guards, or these are just pretty much like well sculpted, man. The metallic look. Then you got the sculpted nets all across his body, from his torso, his upper torso, to his thigh. Then you got of course the metallic sheens looks to his guards, his crotch guard there, his belt. Then what seems to be some cloth, imitation of cloth, sculpted goods there. This is where his blade goes. So this is the sheath. Look, you got bones, very piratey like. And then look at the texture across the sheath. Yeah, I'm telling you, they went above and beyond. Real quick, be careful with porting in the blade itself, just because it's a very thin blade. So the last thing I want you to do is bend and break it. So you got to be very careful when you sheath it. His arms, then you got his gauntlets here with the spikes. These spikes do go in and out, I believe, a little bit. Yep, they do. There's no like button to do that like little action of making these go in and out. You just gotta do them yourself. But yeah, check that out. Similar design with almost every Predator when it comes down to his upper torso armor. And then you got his shoulder pads there. And then check this out. His little reader there looks to be burnt out, so you can't open this. You got this little wire here going into the bottom of his shoulder guard. Let's look at his back. Imitation of leather, I believe. You got straps, that little bolsita. Oh, what's that? If anyone knows the significance to this, let me know. I know that in the comic books, he apparently got the flintlock pistol through, I guess someone he challenged. I don't think he was a pirate actually. I forget what he was, but look at his toes. Yeah. But if someone knows the significance to this little wrap here, it definitely looks like a shoulder badge or something. And of course his dreads. Let's look at back here, his armor. Yeah, that's where the shoulder cannon ports on. Yeah, man. Once again, Neca knocked it out the park. And with the paint department, you guys did a solid job. Something about the gold hit of this Predator's helmet contrasting against the gray tones of his body is just an amazing look. And for them to do this on the last Predator with, you know, very like significances of where he comes from or who he fought, you know, during the 18th century, I think is a really good addition to buy, you know, feeling that I get to buying this figure. So in terms of articulation, I mean, of course, his head comes just like every other Predator, little ball and peg there. Be careful when you pop these out because these necklaces and his little bolsita and his trophies come out. But it's pretty easy to pop the head back in there. Let me get that. There you go. Boop. There it is. His arms. Now he does have the shoulder armor, so they go about that far, not far up. You don't necessarily see this guy on action during this look, so I'm not really tripping. He's just gonna be posed as the boss in the middle of all the Predators. Yeah, so he does have double jointed elbows. This one here goes about that far because of that little this little armband or elbow wrap. And this one here, oh, be careful with the wire there. It can port out. And they seem to go about the same amount. He does have the hinge and for the wrist rotation, so good articulation there. The upper torso cut lets him go forward that amount, back that amount, not much, but all his waist and upper torso movements is going to come from his little waist articulation, which I'm assuming it's on a ball peg. So yeah, you get that. His legs go out about that far. Again, be careful. You can actually rotate this around. Actually go a little bit more. Yeah, so you can almost like an A, almost do the splits. Not necessarily, but double jointed knee joints, of course. And then in terms of his ankles, yep, he can do the pivot. Has nice pivoting. Goes down that far and then goes up that far. Alrighty, let's go ahead and compare him to a few other figures and lines and then wrap this bad boy up. Real quick PSA, when I move the elbows to show you guys the double elbow joints and you saw this poured out, it actually didn't pour out, it ripped off. So if you are a perfectionist, yeah, you might want to be careful with that. I mean, I suppose I can super glue that, but I feel like it's just gonna rip off anytime I articulate the elbow. So just wanted to let you guys know what occurred here.
Get to the chopper!
Alrighty, so let's size him up real quick so we can get into the comparisons. So he looks to be about 8¼ inches in height, which makes him what, 20 to 21 centimeters. So here he is next to the previously released Predator. This is the Snake Predator from the same tribe that he's from, the Lost Tribe. And then here is the Golden Angel Predator, which is the younger version of him. So yeah, they look really great together. I can definitely see the Lost Tribe built on a shelf. Man, I think it's legit. And as you can tell, this is more comic based here, due to the saturations of the yellows and the greens. But geez, these things look amazing. Here he is with a Mythic Legion Scaphoid, and this is of course Neca's Jungle Disguise Dutch. We are long overdue for a Donald Glover figure, and it might be to rights or whatnot, but man, I would love to have a figure of Donald Glover from Predator 2. Here he is with McFarlane's Mortal Kombat 11 lines is Johnny Cage. Man, I love this figure. And then Commando Spawn. For those wondering, that gun comes from She-Spawn. And here we got him next to some popular imports. So this is the classic suit Spider-Man from Mafex and the SH Figuarts Deadpool from the movie. And Lord, Predator towers over them tremendously. right here we got him next to Hasbro's G.I. Joe Classified's Bazooka and X-Men Animated Series Cyclops, the cell shaded one that came in the VHS box. Alrighty, so in conclusion, I'm going to definitely recommend this Predator. I mean, this Predator to me has a very significant presence or release, not just because it's the 10th version or the 10th, I guess, release of the Lost Predators, and then you needed to complete the set, but more so because the Elder Predator is, like his name says, the Elder Predator. He just makes a big presence when it comes down to just all Predators in general. So to me, this one does have a big significance to someone's collection or someone's favorites when it comes down to Predators, such as the classic Predator and the city Predator from Predator 2. So yeah, NECA did a phenomenal job. Of course, NECA's prices are going up to the $40-$45 price range when it comes down to, like, you know, retailers, $40 in like Target big box stores, and NECA really gave us our money's worth, especially with that light effect that this Predator has on one of the head sculpts. So I truly am happy with this release. I do recommend it to any collector out there looking to either complete the set or just are looking for a good Predator in general. Other than that, big shout out once again to the AV Pop Shop for helping me acquire this figure. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you like my content, I am looking to do this in the long run, so maybe consider subscribing. And I want to hear you guys' feedback. What do you guys think about this Predator? Do you think it's a dope release? Do you think it needed more? Let me know in the comment section below. But this is Pancho from Pancho's Palace, signing out.